Our next guests are a power couple straight out of Brooklyn.
Yeah, and they are taking their award-winning podcast to a whole new level. Check it out.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel.
Breeze doing what?
Breeze sifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good.
How many drunken cupcakes did you have for that?
I got my eyes on the way out.
All right, well, please welcome to the couch the co-hosts of Ellis Ever After, Devale and Khadeen. Ellis, great to have the both of you here.
What's
We're
happening?
so happy to be here
Thank
back
you.
home in New York with the big family.
Awesome.
Man, you guys have been through a lot. You guys have done so much,
Yes.
and the success of this podcast.
Yes.
Wow, how's it feel to have it kick off so well?
It feels good.
Don't start karaoke now.
It really does feel good, man.
Yeah.
This is my best friend, man. We've been together since we were 18 years old.
Nice.
15 years married this year, 25, 20 total, 23 total.
Yeah, we
as
lose
best
count.
friends and boyfriend and girlfriend. So it just feels good to do something positive with my best friend.
Yeah. She was looking at you, making sure you got those numbers right.
You see, right?
You saw me over there. I was
like,
doing the calculation. I'm like, wait a second. Now give me my years.
You get all of them.
How'd you choose the name, Ellis Ever After?
So we've been doing the podcasting thing for about 7 years now. We're 15 seasons in, won a Webby Award with the
Congrats.
former name being Dead Ass Podcast. So after doing all of that last year, we had 2, 3, 4, was it 5, 6 sold out?
6 sold out shows.
6 sold out live shows.
Yeah.
So we felt like, let's go out with a bang. Maybe
Yeah.
we've done all there is to do in this podcast space. And then all of our supporters were like, you guys have to keep going. So we were trying to figure out a way to kind of elevate the experience for our guests and for our supporters. And that's when my hubby came up with Ellis Ever After as the new title.
Yeah, we just felt like the whole battle of the sexes, 50-50 conversations got real old and stale.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do something different. So we was like, this is what it's like after you've passed that.
Yeah.
You know, the first part of the podcast was all about my version of life versus her version as a man and a woman. We're better together. This is Ellis's Ever After.
Happily
So
ever
that's
after,
our title.
if you will. Yeah.
It's like hashtag couples goals.
Right.
We receive that. Thank you.
No,
you.
but it's more than just couples talk and relationship talk. So
Yeah.
what else do you talk about? Family?
Oh my goodness. So we have 4 sons. So a large portion of
So
our
you're outnumbered.
conversation. We are
Yes, we
outnumbered.
are.
How old are
Fighting
your
for our
boys?
life some days. So
14, 8, 7, and 3.
yeah. So we're in the thick of it.
There's really a lot of intergenerational talk because we are the first group of people that have to take care of our kids and our parents.
Yes.
So her parents live with us. Our parents are moving down a lot to help us because we're outnumbered. So it's just a good opportunity to talk about the challenges of helping your parents while trying to be the best parents we can be as well.
Yeah.
It's a good topic of conversation, right?
Yeah.
Because at some point you're
Absolutely.
taking care of everyone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And we enjoy
absolutely.
it. We enjoy
Yeah, it's been great, and I feel like we're also learning so much from our parents. So when you have a spouse,
Yeah.
sometimes you wonder how do you tick? Like, why did you make that decision? And then when you look at their parents, you're like, oh, that's a direct correlation to how you
Absolutely.
are now because that's how you were raised. So it's
Yeah.
starting the conversations with our parents, even
Right.
our children, and it's been great with the public as well.
Yeah.
So it's tough talk too.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
lot of tough conversations, real conversations about finances, generational wealth, generational traumas, but learning how to heal as people, you know, learning how to heal as individuals, but also as a couple so that we can pass a better version of ourselves to our
Yeah,
kids.
absolutely. You know, we also realized through conversations, as husband and wife, we may deal with something privately, but then we bring it to the public forum and say, hey, does anyone else feel like this?
Right.
And then you don't feel alone in
Yeah.
those moments where life
Yeah.
kicks in.
Yeah.
Do you feel alone as the only girl?
I sure
I was
do.
going to ask you that.
I
yeah.
sure do. So if you want to get together for a little play date,
Let's
we
go,
can do
girl.
that.
Right.
You and I.
Well, it's true. I mean, I put it out there all the time. I'm raising an almost 3-year-old as well.
Yeah.
And, like, if you put it out there and you hear back from the community, because other people are going through it,
Yes.
they've been through it.
Yes.
But I also, you know, because podcast hosts, parents, that's all one thing for you, but you're also Broadway producers.
Yes.
Yes, sir. We are.
Okay, Othello.
For the first
Yes.
time. Oh my
Shout out
goodness.
to Team Othello. Yes.
It's been an amazing ride with them.
How did that happen?
Well, we're also both actors, you know, both actors. I work on Tyler Perry's Sisters as a team, and she has a project coming out that we can't talk about.
Okay.
Oh, tell me in the break.
We received the opportunity to invest at first, and we were just like, well, we'd rather co-produce
Yeah.
because we get an opportunity to go to rehearsals and see how the whole process is built out.
Right.
Like we said before, we sold out the Apollo Theater, Warner Theater,
Yeah.
so we're big on live shows. I wanted to see what the process looked like to build one of the biggest live shows. This is Broadway.
Yeah.
So for us, it was about learning more than it was just being a part of something, and you get to learn from Jake Gyllenhaal and Denzel Washington,
Yeah.
Kenny
Master
Leon.
class.
It is a master class.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
awesome.
so to get the tickets, we call
Yeah,
you.
hi, our
Yeah,
besties.
yeah. Don't call me.
Don't call us. Yeah.
That was why they got involved, so they could actually go see the show.
Yeah, right.
That part.
But no, tickets are hot right now. It's tough to get one.
You think?
It's tough to get
Yeah.
one.
And it's till
Okay.
June, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Shout out
You
to
know
the
what?
team.
I just gotta say one thing because I've noticed how you phrase things about compliments and things that come your way. You say we receive it.
Yes.
And that's very powerful.
Well, it's hard for people to accept compliments,
Yeah.
and I'll receive it from you because I want to say thank you, but I also don't always agree. For example, couple goals. I hate being called couple goals. I feel like it's an
I'm sorry.
idealist. No. I feel like it's an idealistic thing where people will put you on a pedestal and then
Yeah.
others will look to
Okay.
tear you down.
Yeah.
And I also want to make it clear that we don't think we're perfect.
Right.
Like the
We're still
biggest
figuring
thing
it out.
about our podcast is let's show people our flaws. This is how we made mistakes and how we tried our best to fix it. So
Yeah.
I always say I'll receive it if someone gives me a compliment because I also don't want to come across as arrogant. You know?
Yeah.
Very
Perfect
powerful.
imperfections, though.
That's
stuff.
fact. That's
All
right.
right.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming on.
No, thank you guys for
are
having
great.
us, man.
I just
Thanks
love
for
them.
being
I just
here.
love your vibe.
Yeah.
There's
we
two of
appreciate
you.
that.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
We
We're
love y'all
just-
vibe, man.
Yeah,
Y'all got
we're
a
just happy
DJ
to
and
be back
everything.
We
in
got
New York.
everything.
You know, this is home for us.
It's
All right,
right.
well, come on back then. The Ellis Ever After podcast available on all streaming platforms. Go check them out.